You ever notice how sometimes the things you feel, fear, longing, hope, seem to pulse louder than your own heartbeat, like they're trying to tell you something you've ignored for far too long? That's the feeling that hit me the moment my fingers brushed against the postcard. A thin piece of paper, yet it hummed, almost like it was alive. And before I could even pull my hand back, one promise echoed through my chest. If you understand this place, maybe you'll finally understand yourself. That is how it began. My first contact with a realm where technology doesn't run on electricity, sunlight, or nuclear fusion, but on human emotion. And strangely, some quiet part of me whispered that it always made sense. Because if emotion can shape decisions, break wars, rewrite history, bend timelines, why not power machines too? The postcard. The printed image showed a skyline unlike anything on Earth. Towers of silver and soft glass curved upward like frozen waves, glowing with colors that shifted gently. Each building pulsing at the exact rhythm of a human heartbeat. Not mine, someone else's. But the moment I flipped the card over, everything changed. The handwriting wasn't ink, it was light, warm and shifting, written in strokes that seemed to breathe. And the first line said, "Technology lives only when we feel." Sounds poetic, right? But in that realm, it's literal. There, engines ignite with determination, doors unlock through trust. Weapons, those terrifying machines capable of devastation, stop functioning entirely when malice or hate tries to fuel them, as if the realm itself refuses to let emotion be twisted into harm. Everything is built around one truth. Emotion is energy. Emotion is fuel. Emotion is power. And for the first time, I wondered, what would our world look like if that were true here too? Arrival in the realm of sentient circuits. Imagine stepping into a city where street lamps brighten when someone nearby feels safe and dim when someone feels lonely, inviting people to sit together rather than walk in silence. Imagine public transports gliding through the air, powered by collective excitement, every passenger part of the engine. Their joy keeps it afloat. Their wonder makes it glide. And the best part? The vehicles can sense when someone is anxious, slowing down gently, offering a seat that shifts its shape until comfort settles over the person like a warm blanket. In this realm, tech listens, not to commands, not to programming, but to hearts. People wear devices that glow when they feel understood by others. Bridges hum with soft melodies when someone crosses with hope in their chest. Even the clocks adjust themselves to the emotional state of the home, slowing when someone wants peace, quickening when someone craves momentum. There's no shame, no hiding, no pretending. Emotion isn't a weakness anymore. It's infrastructure. The core, the heart drive. At the center of the city lies the beating nucleus of their civilization. The heart drive. It isn't a machine, it isn't alive, it is something in between. An organic engine of shimmering crystal, floating above a lake that ripples with every whisper of human feeling. The heart drive amplifies emotions into energy strong enough to run the entire realm. But here's the twist. It only accepts genuine emotion, no illusions, no manipulation, no artificial feelings. Real joy, real sorrow, real courage, real love. And because of that, their greatest scientists aren't engineers, but people who've mastered the art of feeling, understanding, and guiding emotions with compassion. Therapists are their energy specialists. Poets are their physicists. Musicians are their engineers. It's a world where sensitivity is not mocked, it is revered. A moment of truth, I'll be honest with you. As I stood there, staring at that heart drive pulsing in perfect harmony, something inside me tightened. Because if this realm had existed anywhere near Earth before O Anno Zero Antes de Cristo, we probably would have never needed wars to settle what words and empathy could have solved. And maybe, just maybe, some of the people history says were eliminated might have survived long enough to change everything. When that thought hit, the heart drive flickered. A soft pulse of sympathy washed over me, as if it understood. And that's when I realized something deeper. This realm wasn't trying to impress me. It was trying to teach me to feel without fear, teach me to understand before reacting, teach me to power my own life the way their world powers its machines. A little confession from me to you. Let me pause for a second, because I know you might be wondering, why does this matter to me? Why should I care about a fictional realm powered by emotion? Because maybe this isn't fiction. Maybe it's a mirror, a reminder that your emotions, yes, even the ones you hide, have always been powerful enough to reshape your decisions, your relationships, your entire path. And if you haven't been using that power, you've been running your whole life on low battery. This postcard isn't just a message, it's an invitation, the hum of the city. As I explored deeper, I noticed something unusual. People weren't afraid of being vulnerable. Their devices literally depended on sincerity. If someone tried to lie, the lights in their clothing dimmed. If someone felt envy, the streets vibrated gently, encouraging them to pause, breathe, recalibrate. Even arguments had a strange beauty. Raised voices ignited fountains of blue sparks that crackled like fireworks, visible reminders of emotional intensity that made people aware of their impact. And the most astonishing part? Children were the strongest energy source of all. Their pure curiosity powered entire playgrounds, slides that reshaped with every giggle, holograms that danced with every burst of imagination, drones that only flew if a child felt brave enough. This world treasured innocence not as something to protect, but as something to learn from. The mystery of the postcard. At the bottom of the card, a second line appeared, one that hadn't been there before. When your world learns to power itself with what it feels, you will receive the next postcard. It didn't say who sent it, or why I was chosen, or how the card traveled between realms. But deep down, I think you already know the truth, don't you? Because if you're here, listening, imagining this place, the realm has already reached you. Emotion is energy. Your energy. One last thing before this postcard closes. If you felt even a spark of connection with this realm, a moment of wonder, curiosity, or even a quiet ache, it means something inside you responded. And maybe, just maybe, that response is the first step toward discovering your own heart drive. So before you leave, let me give you a small gift in return. A reminder that the same emotions that once made you feel weak are the ones capable of powering worlds. And if a single postcard can open a doorway between realms, imagine what you could do if you stopped hiding what you feel. If this story touched you, do one thing for me if you want more postcards like this. From timelines that could have existed, realms that might still exist, and futures that might become real. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this story with someone who needs a spark inside their chest. It helps more than you can imagine. And who knows, maybe the next postcard will have your name on it.